like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just...
And the shot! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rodri. Pinches it off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. That's a good foray he's making. It's played through for him.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Nagoya Grampus leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quality ball. Conte. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kante going forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now, that looks a decent ball. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Can he finish? And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That has not gone well. O'Reilly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zanetti looking to receive it in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Marcelo. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. O'Reilly. Looking for the run. They get a throw in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's found space here. Nice control. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first...
Osimhen! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard tries to play it through. He's got away. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gullit. Rijkaard. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Jordi Alba proves just a little bit too strong. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nagoya Grampus leading here thanks to that early goal. And there's the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Van Basten. Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Timber. Zanetti. Great vision. And he's making progress on the ball. Zanetti. Cross into the box. Bayer claims it. Safe hands.
Nagoya Grampus really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the...
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Silvestre. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get it back? Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Van Basten. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And the pass is intercepted. Timber. That's really well cleared. Conte is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kante does really well to win the ball there. Out towards the flank. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Silvestre. And it's Robertson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a good run down the left. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Yamal. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Yamal. Yamal. Pull it. And Priol. And here's Van Basten. And here's Yamal. Robertson. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them, the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Nagoya Grampus just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you do...
Shot! Surely! Oh, off the bar! Rijkaard. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yamal. Messi. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Jordi Alba delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get on? Chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Robertson. Robertson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines.
Nagoya Grampus really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Pull it. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's found a way. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Timber. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rijkaard. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Back when it goes. And it's Rijkaard. Knocks it out wide. And that has left him in a heap.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know
13,
they've got a height advantage,
Robertson.
and it's time for them to use it.
6, Conte. Number 9, Rijkaard. Number 45,
Messi plays it short.
Wasserman. Number 17,
And the shot!
coming on the
Quick to
field,
recover this.
Number 11.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic,
McAllister.
but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 12, Van Basten. Number 23, Jules
Good run down the right.
Substitutions
That's the
taking place.
Quinta. Ball in towards the middle. Punched away. Nagoya Grampus are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Zanetti.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's been played through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. Tries to pass it. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Jordi Alba. And that is as far as it goes. Nagoya Grampus.